Tonight, live from R&B's house, we bring you local favorite, the Rev, along with Southport homeboy Dennis Walton. Each week's live and intimate concert is to benefit Southport's nonprofit organization, Up Your Arts. And now, here's the host for tonight's show, the lovely and talented Christine Martinez.
Welcome, everybody. It is time, live from R&B's house. Let's hear it, studio audience. We have humans with us as well. Live from R&B's house, happening on Wednesdays because we have evolved and we've got live music happening around town. Thursdays was our normal night, but we have open mic back at American Fish, so we decided to do it on Wednesdays so you wouldn't miss out. So we are here, and we have some awesome guys I'm going to tell you all about. But first, I want to remind you, you can watch us, of course, on Facebook, live from R&B's house. Love it if you would subscribe to our channel on YouTube. And, of course, you can also find us on Twitter as well. We are always trying to raise awareness for Up Your Arts, and there's so much happening with them right now that I'm just going to direct you to their website, upyourarts.org. There's stuff happening with the Plein Air Festival. They were big parts of what's happening with 4th of July. So very happy that 4th of July festivities are taking place. It's a little bit different, obviously, than usual. Live music is going to be happening in Oak Island at the park, and we're excited about that. In fact, the Christine Martinez Band will be performing on the 3rd. We look forward to seeing you then. From 1 to 4, we'll be performing. So, again, upyourarts.org, best way to find out what they have got going on. And it's also a good resource to find out what's happening in the area as far as arts goes, which, of course, encompasses a great deal. Music, of course, but also painting, sculptures, anything you can think of, all arts. You can get info there. And there's so much to offer in our little area. We're so lucky. I mean, I think there's more art galleries per capita in Southport than anywhere. So hopefully you get to enjoy some of that. Today we are joined by the veterans. Everybody knows Dennis Walton and the Rev are here today. So, Dennis, I had you on the show here one time. You were one of the pioneers of Live from R&B's house.
I believe it was early May or late May.
Way back in the beginning. And Rev has come from inside the house to join the rest of the world, so we're very happy to see you. In fact, I heard you slayed it over at the Wine Rack last week.
We had a good time.
That's such a fun place to play. Everybody's up for it.
And they're doing Wednesdays, all Wednesdays now.
All right. So, in fact, I think Michael Proctor and Little Big House is going to be there, or is there tonight.
Tonight.
And he is going to be, and they are going to be on this show next Wednesday as well. But Dennis Walton, old school Southport. We're going way back with you, so we can tell lots of stories about.
Yes, I don't know if we can do it here.
There's no secrets. There's no secrets. And Rev, I know you got some stories. You're gonna have to pull out one or two from back in the day. Chicago blues, performing with Boz Skaggs. One of the singingest guys I know in this singingest guys. You can sing it like nobody's business. And I'm going to tell you, Rev, we've missed hearing you sing in town.
Well, I miss everybody. I'm so glad we're all back from COVID. Not completely back, but getting some of the venues are open. We lost a few, which just breaks my heart because there's never enough venues.
Right.
So getting
but there's some new places coming up. In fact, there's a new bar downtown that I have yet to even see, which tells you something. I don't get out as much as I used to.
Which one is that?
But there's a new, now I can't even think. Yes. What's it called?
The Mullet.
The Mullet, yes. So we got to check that place out. Hopefully, maybe they'll have some live music. But Rev, you and Ronnie have a duo and have been starting to get back out again. In fact, you can find them at Jinx Creek on Friday night. Like this Friday? This Friday, 7 to 10. So we were super happy to see them bring live music back again too. But, you know, so we've all sort of catching back up, and we don't want to dwell on what we went through then, but were you able, Rev, like I know you got a little studio at your house, were you able to do some music? while we were
Yeah,
on
a
hiatus?
lot of music there, but I had a lot of projects. I
Yeah.
had like 3,000 records I have, and I was going to get those records organized, and I thought, any day now. Guess what? They're still unorganized. and
Yeah,
they're
that's
still
what we all
sitting-
said.
Yeah.
Now that I have this, if I only had time, I
Right.
could organize my records. If I only had time, I could clean up my closet. Well, we got the time, and
nothing happened.
nothing quite.
Yeah,
quite
I'm
worked
right there with
out.
Netflix
you on
turned out
that.
to be a great thing. That's right.
Dennis, you said you did a little bit of figuring out with some technology.
Yeah,
what did you have going on?
Yeah, like I say, I spent up to now, see what's been about a year, trying to learn how to delete stuff. You get a lot of ideas. And, it's fun to sit there and play. But I mean, it's nothing like getting around with friends and playing till the dog and cat gets old.
Well, I know a lot of people miss that Lazy Turtle Jam.
Oh yeah,
you
that
did.
was
I
a
mean,
lot of fun. That was
That
a lot of
was
fun.
like, in fact, the Lazy Turtle Jam is kind of, how this whole thing
Yeah.
began. Because every time I say to Ronnie, gosh, Ronnie, how do you know that guy? Lazy Turtle Jam. That's.
Yeah, we
it
had a lot
really
of
brought
people come
of
through
people.
there. We did.
A lot of talented.
Well, there's a
folks.
lot of good jams going on now. I mean,
Yeah, there is. There is. Tatum has his thing
Right.
going with Spence over at Tiki. I don't know if they're doing it as regular anymore, but that kept things going there on Wednesdays. And of course, the open mic is back at American Fish, which is also sort of what's the word I'm looking for? Just something we all look forward to, an excuse to play music and hear music. And they've got bands back in there again too. We got to play there once, and we're super excited to keep the music going at American Fish. Now, one thing that we didn't talk about before we went on the air was Blues Kings. So was that the first time that you two started playing together? Was when you
Yep.
came
I
up with
think
that?
so. I
Yeah.
think so. Yeah.
We sat in together a few things, and
Yeah.
Dennis would stop by one of my shows and have him play some guitar.
Sit in.
But really serious, that's where the Blues came, and we still had Guy Phillips with us.
Yeah.
And we're going to have the Blues Kings back together in August at Franklin Square.
Fantastic.
Yeah, that'll be
I didn't
a
know
fun
that.
Show. Yeah, that'll be a fun show.
That's awesome.
We try to bring all the all-stars together for that
Yes.
group. And
Yeah, the original lineup was, and it was such a great idea, but yet Dennis Walton had Rev, Guy Phillips, was Kevin playing bass?
Yes. Mhm.
Kevin on bass, Ronnie. It was amazing, and I'm sure this one will be too. So yeah, Rev does the booking for the Franklin Square Park shows. Tomorrow night, Charlene and the Charlatans, Jamie Hoover, John Tatum, those guys are playing tomorrow night. So that's going to be great to have that back as well. Live music outside in Southport.
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock, 6 to 8, right?
Yep.
So there's a great lineup there. Where is there some place for people to go and see what
The
the
city,
sketch?
the city website has all that information on it. Plus, a lot of people don't realize it, but as far as cancellation dates on that, if the National Weather Service says that it's going to be over 60% chance of rain at showtime, those shows will be canceled.
Right.
So and then they post that. The city's very good at getting that information out. And if not, they all come to Ronnie's house.
Right. And they all yell at you and say, "What the heck?"
Ronnie said you sent us.
Well, we're very excited to have you both here, and I say we just go ahead and kick in with some tunes. Guys,
All
it's
right.
Dennis and Rev.
Take one here, Dennis. My mama told me a long time ago. She said, when I'm gone, don't forget to pray. Gonna be hard time, hard time. Nobody knows it better than I soon found out what she's talking about. I had to pawn my clothes to pay the rent. No more hard time, hard time. Nobody knows you better than I. Come on, Dennis, tell me about it. Let me tell you about a hard time, Dennis. Did you hear about this alligator swimming out here in the ocean?
I did not hear about that, Rev.
Scared all the tourists.
You know, that was actually on Yahoo's front page today.
But that alligator was having a hard time, I could tell. You know why?
Why?
He couldn't find a cold one anywhere. Well, one of these days, baby, it won't be long. No more hard times will I find. No more hard time, a hard time. Nobody knows you better than I. Look here, I had a woman, she was always hanging around. When I lost my money, she had to put me down. No more hard time, hard time. Nobody knows you better than I. Nobody knows you better than I. Nobody knows better than I. Little Ray Charles on that one.
That was good, brother. That was
Yeah,
good. That was
not
good.
bad.
I miss playing with you, man.
We'll try a little Stevie Wonder here. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? Isn't she precious? Less than a 1 minute old. I never thought that it would be a one and lovely she. Isn't she lovely? Made from love. Isn't she pretty? Truly an angel's best. Boy, I'm so happy. Must have been a heaven sent. I can't believe what God has done. The one and lovely she. Isn't she lovely? Made from love. Oh. Isn't she pretty? Haley and a angel's best. But I'm so happy. Must have been a heaven sent. I can't believe what God had done. Won't it lovely is she? Isn't she lovely? Made from love. Isn't she lovely? Made from love. Isn't she lovely? Made from love. There you go.
That was a whole lot of fun, brother. A whole lot of fun.
We're gonna We're doing a kind of a lot of different variety of songs, and this one we're going to feature Dennis on this one, and I think we're going to have Ronnie sit in with us on this one called "One More Time," written by Dennis and a bunch of his old compadres.
Yeah, yeah.
Tell us about it, Dennis.
Yeah, this one here means a whole lot to me. I wrote this during some hard times, and it's helped me through a lot. I've ended up doing it far too many times for far too many funerals, memorials. But so it gets a little emotional at times. So if I mess up, I apologize. But you know, God bless anybody that has lost anybody for any reason. You know, anybody that's going through anything, missing anybody. You know, if there's anything you can do in a broken relationship to mend it, by all means do it. You know, we, Ronnie and I and Bob, we all recorded this one time. I couldn't go. It's sad. I know this is sad, but I got to tell you the story. We had to record it. My nephew died of overdose, and it was hard. So we had to record this, and I don't remember how many times we had to play it, Bob. You know, because, I mean, it was one of those where we had to do the live recording. It had to all be right. You couldn't, you know, just couldn't push it in there. But, you know, but thank you, fellas, you know, for that, because that meant the world to me. It meant the world to my brother. But anyhow, here we go. If you know the words, sing along, everybody, you know. It makes me happy. You ready, Doc? Things in life pass you by, makes you want to stop and wonder why. Wish that you could try it one more time. Like every time I think of you, I think about the things you used to do. Wish that we could do them one more time. If the rain don't fall, sun don't shine, don't make no never mind. You know I wanna see you one more time. Deep inside I know it's true, I could never stop loving you. Wish that I could tell you one more time. It's getting late in the game. Oh, it's a crying shame. Wish that I could see you one more time. Getting down on my knees and pray. Oh, maybe there will come a day when I get to see you one more time. If the rain don't fall, sun don't shine, don't make no never mind. You know I wanna see you one more time. But deep inside I know it's true, I could never stop loving you. Wish that I could tell you one more time. One more time. People don't like the place they're in, wanna turn around and do it again. think that I always be that one more time. When I know my end is near, I face it all without a fear. I hope I get to see you one more time. 'Cause if the rain don't fall, sun don't shine, don't make no never mind. You know I wanna see you one more time. Deep inside I know it's true, I could never stop loving you. Wish that I could tell you one more time. 'Cause if the rain don't fall, sun don't shine, it don't make no never mind. You know I wanna see you one more time. Deep inside I know it's true, I could never stop loving you. Wish that I could tell you one more time. One more time. Wish that I could tell you one more time. Thank you.
Dennis Walton.
Dennis Walton.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right. Well, seems like we're doing some. When Dennis and I got together for this, he said, well, I'd like to do that original of mine. I said, well, I've been playing around with a kind of a different original, kind of a fun one. This is a ragtime country song called, well, being in the South, I'm always trying to, they be saying. They be saying this, they be saying that, they be saying this. And what are they saying? Well, let me tell you what they be saying. So this is how this one goes. My wife ran off with the blackjack dealer. Daddy's doing time in jail. My mama's sitting in that hippie commune. My sister's in the trailer with her. These are the days of my life, I guess they'll never end. But on Saturday night, I'm feeling alright. They be saying, keep your nose clean, stay out of the swimming pool for at least 1 hour. They be saying that losers never win. But on Saturday night, I'm feeling alright. Turn around. Yeah. My dog bit the mailman. Now I'm getting sued. Uncle Gary, he just moved in with a great big girl named Sue. These are the days of my life, I guess they'll never end. But on Saturday night, I'm feeling alright. They be saying, keep your nose clean, stay out of the swimming pool for at least 1 hour. They be saying that losers never win. But on Saturday night, I'm feeling alright. Magic fingers, let me hear ya. They be saying, keep your nose clean, stay out of the swimming pool for at least 1 hour. They be saying, yeah, that losers never win. But on Saturday night, I'm feeling alright. Well, I'm driving down that old highway, trying to find a friend. The police, they just pulled me over, and damn, here I go. Well, now these are the days of my life, I hope they never end. But on Saturday night, I'm feeling alright. They be saying to keep your nose clean, that's right, Daddy. Stay out of the swimming pool for at least 1 hour. They be saying that the losers never win. But on Saturday night, on Saturday night, I'm feeling alright. Here we go, begin. Hey!
That's a fun tune.
Oh. Well, thank you. Fun songs. It's the songs bring, it's like Dennis. It brings you relief from pain. It can bring you happiness. It can make you smile. Music has so many effects on all of us, and that's one of the reasons we do support our schools in the arts, and music in the arts. I'm behind that for several states: Wisconsin, Illinois, here in North Carolina, and we need more of it. They keep taking it away, but we gotta bring it back, because sometimes I know there's a lot of kids I met coming up in your high school. A music program really saves them. I mean, they don't have friends, this thing's working right, this and that, but they can get involved in something in the arts that really makes them shine. And all of a sudden they realize, it's not so bad. So
I can testify to that. What saved me as a teen was being in a band with my father. And my dad's here tonight, by the way. He's one of our, we can always sort of count on him to be watching online, but he's here visiting, so we're very happy that he's here in the house. But yeah, when I went through my rough patch as an adolescent, I was in a band with my dad. We were called Press the Flesh.
Ooh.
And with all his buddies from work, and that definitely turned it around. And that also reminds me, a lot of people, that's the newest thing now when I play out is everybody asks me about my daughter, Elena.
Oh, yeah.
When's Elena going to be here? When are we going to see her? And I just wanted to mention really fast that there is, the shows that are happening in Oak Island. It's called Middleton Park, right? The shows that are happening at Middleton Park, which have grown and grown, there's so many people out there because everybody's so hungry for live music. But on June 19th, there's a super great lineup. I'm aware of 3 bands. I don't know if there's more, but I think Charlene and the Charlatans, Tatum and Hoover, those guys are going to be performing. And then the Rogers Family Band is going to be performing. So you're going to get the whole thing, Albert, Kevin, Garrett, Elena, and Bonnie. Miss Bonnie will be there singing too. I don't think Pixie might ruin everything with her murderous thoughts, my little dog. And then Tina Smith has got this rock project, and she's going to be closing up the show, and that's going to be great. Albert's playing bass on that. That's going to be, he says the band is really smoking hot, so that's going to be cool. So that's June 19th. Guys, it's so great to have you both here together, and you complement each other so well. Rev, I got to say again, it's so great to hear you singing.
Well, good, but I have an announcement.
Tell me.
I'm going to retire from the music business, and I'm becoming an Elvis impersonator. So just in case you wonder, you don't see me for a while, you'll know what happened.
That's very believable, actually.
No, it was getting, I
can see that way more than I wish I could.
How did they, also, you got to have some guts to get up there in a fat Elvis suit and put a tape on and then, really go out and give you your 100% on it.
There are some people very inspired to do that.
Well, they are, and it doesn't matter how good or bad they are just having a ball. But the problem is the rest of us aren't. So you got to know when to call it.
And Dennis, we're looking forward to getting you back out there, listening to you play again. I forgot how good you are, man. You sound incredible.
Thank you very much.
it had me thinking as I was sitting there, because I mean, this is sort of core Southport in the house right now. And just remembering all the different times, you know, like when Guy Phillips first started getting sick and we needed help, like Dennis stepped up and played guitar with us. And, you know, Rev was playing with Guy at the time, so Dennis stepped in and played with Rev, and Ronnie came in. So this is core Southport right here.
It's a big family.
It
You
is.
know, it really is. I mean, you know, I'm tickled to death. Like I said, growing up here, you know, something I always dreamed it would be like that, because you know, we used to get kicked off the corners for playing the same songs we play now.
Yeah, I think when you were here last time, you know, we told the stories of you back when you were like 17 and 18 playing with, you know, my kid's grandfather, Tebow Rogers.
The master.
Leaving you stranded at a gig because you didn't make it back to the car.
That was my fault. I will own up to that one. I was 20.
Yeah, so well, you had a good experience.
Why did he leave
Probably
you
there were
behind?
probably girls involved.
And
Tebow tells you it's time to get you be at this place at a certain time.
Was
If you
there a
weren't there, he
woman?
left you there.
Was there a woman involved?
Yes, there was. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, there was.
I
Okay.
figured that's what it was.
Well, you guys really complement each other quite well, and
thank you.
we're thrilled that you're here. And I wanted to just really quickly say also, thanks to everybody who does watch this show every week. A lot of effort gets put into it. Ronnie, Beverly put a lot of time and energy into this, and it was something that we, you know, he did when we didn't have a lot of places to hear live music. That was sort of the catalyst for it, but it has grown and evolved into something else, and we just really appreciate those of you who watch. And also, you know, when you miss the show, you can always watch them. You can find all of our shows on the YouTube channel, and you can also pick them up at the upyourarts.org website. You can see shows from the past as well. But enough out of me. Let's hear some more music. Dennis Walton and Rev.
You know, I would like to say, though, you know, on behalf of all of us who have enjoyed this show, thank you so much to you, Christine, and Ronnie and Beverly. Thank you so much, you know. And Beverly, bless your heart, honey. Bless your heart for putting up with all us musicians. Of course, you knew what you were getting into. You know, I remember when we met, you told me that, you know, right off the bat. So what you got there, Rev?
Well, Dennis and I were asked to do this. We kind of thought, well, how would we approach this? And I said, how about two guys sitting on a porch having a cold one?
Yeah.
And I said, but you got to do one of these then. Let me hear it there. She's got me running, she's got me hiding, she's got me running, hide, and anywhere you want me to go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You got me do what you want, oh, baby, let's go. Them bright lights, the big city, gone to my baby's head. Baby, them bright lights, that big city, gone to my baby's head. Yeah, you do what you want to, baby. Don't you want to go? This is sneaking up on it. One, two, 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 four. Look here, baby, I'm pounding on that door. Hey, hey, baby, don't you wanna go back to that same old place, baby, sweet Chicago? All right. Roll like a big wheel here, brother. One, two, 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 four. Look here, baby, I'm pounding on that door. Hey, hey, baby, don't you wanna go back to that same old place, baby, sweet home Chicago? Oh, you could do that all night. Ain't no sunshine? Yeah. We're going to turn it over to Dennis here. You probably all remember this number here.
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Ain't no warm when she's away. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. She's always gone too long. Anytime she goes away, wonder this town where she's gone. Wonder if she's gonna stay. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. It's us to sing her home. Anytime she goes away, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. I gotta leave this girl alone. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Ain't no warm when she's away. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. She's always gone too long. Anytime she goes away. Go ahead, Rev. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Ain't no warm when she's away. sunshine, she's gone. This house just ain't no home. Anytime she goes away. Anytime she goes away. Every time she goes away.
Dennis Walton.
Thank you. What you got there, Rev?
Comes a time.
Huh?
What?
Is it time for Ronnie?
No, you're doing that one with us?
Well, it's
No,
always.
I just asking. Well, it's always time for Ronnie.
All right, I'll change that around. No, those are those two. Oh, yeah, I'm missing one someplace. What am I missing? I'm missing nothing. We'll have to do Angel from Montgomery. Then we'll have time for Ronnie on that one. All right. You know we lost John Prime. Sad.
That was sad, man.
I know,
That was
I know.
an awesome songwriter.
We do this one a little different. Most people do it's like, I am an old woman, right? Bang, shoot me in the head. That's it. I am an old woman named after my mother. My whole man's another child who's growing old. If dreams were thunder, lightning was the sign. This old house would burn down a long time ago. Make me an angel to fly from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing I can hold on to believe in living is a whole. It's so hard. It's a hard way to go. When I was a younger, having this here cowboy, it wasn't much to look at, just a free rambling man. But that was a long time. No matter how I cried, those years just to flow down like a broken down dam. Make me an angel to fly from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing I can hold on to believe in living is a whole. It's a hard, baby. It's a hard way to go. All right, cowboys. Dead flies in the kitchen, I can hear them on buzzing. I ain't done nothing, baby, since I woke up today. I'll help you one person, send them home in the morning. Just come home in the evening, baby, got nothing to say. Make me be an angel to fly from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing I can hold on to. To believe in living, baby, it's a hard. It's so damn hard now. It's a hard, baby. I'll tell you how hard it is.
It's hard.
It gets up every morning, baby. It's really hard.
Real hard.
It's a hard way to go. Woo. Okay, I broke into a sweat on that one.
Oh, really? We're picking and grinning now.
That's right. All right, thank you, Ronnie. God, he had it at 80 degrees in here.
It's good for the soul.
Is that it?
He said that Elvis suit was a little snug.
All right, we're going to feature Ronnie on a couple. Let me see what it is. We are going
While
to
you're
do.
searching, I will replenish.
We have, what is it now? Oh, that's right. We're going to do Comes a Time. That's right, Neil Young. If I would have known that, I wouldn't have sang the other one so hard. Okay. Come a time when you're drifting. Come a time when you settle down. Come a light and feel the drifting. Lift that baby right off the ground. Whoa. Come a time, come a time, come a time. We were captured, we took our souls and we flew away. We were right. What we gave away, baby, oh, this old world keeps spinning around. On the tall trees ain't laying down. Come a time, say it, Christine, John. Come a time, come a time. oh, this old world keeps spinning around. I wonder tall trees ain't laying down. Come a time, come a time, come a time, come a time, come a time when you're drifting. Come a time when you settle down. Come alive, feel the drifting. Lift that baby right off the ground. Yeah, baby, oh. This old world keeps spinning around. I wonder tall trees ain't laying down. Come a time, come a time, come a time, come a time, come a time,
Hey, just a quick second here. First of all, I'd like to really thank these guys from the bottom of my heart. I played with Dennis 250 gigs worth, and it's been a pleasure. And just like Christine said, you don't realize how good the dude is, and I've missed him. I haven't been together since last year.
Thank you.
And he could play, and he's doing it all on his acoustic. Most people don't see Dennis on an acoustic. And I have to say, and Rev's guitar and his vocals are sounding so pristine tonight. He definitely got it dialed in, and I think that what we really have here is a Taylor sponsorship. You know, between the two of you, like it's crazy. You know, so it's good. But once again, thank you for everybody's support. Especially thank you, Beverly, for handling the camera work and stuff. And Christine is definitely my right-hand squeeze here, and she's always been there, and she's such a natural at the hosting thing, and I welcome that, and I'm pleased to be playing in her band. And we all have that common denominator of Guy Phillips. I mean, that's what got me hooked up with Dennis. That's what got me hooked up with Rev. That's what got me hooked up with Christine. And so I certainly am grateful for that dude, and may he rest in peace. And
he ain't resting in peace.
He ain't resting in peace. To know him is to love him, and even then you got to question that. But yeah. But
so Bev, are you getting my good side? Thank you. Thumbs up, she says. All right, here we got time for one more here. And like I said, we try to do all kinds of stuff. Music, they call it. Yeah. All right, this one. I can't stand it, baby. I can't stand it. I can't stand. I can't stand. I can't stand the rain on my window. Bringing back the memories on the window pane. Do you remember, baby, how good it used to be when we were together? Everything was so fine. Now that we parted, baby, there's one thing, baby, I can't stand the rain on my window. Baby, bring it back them memories on that window pane. Do you remember, baby, how good it used to be? Look at here, darling, with your head on my pillow, where your head used to lay. Now that we parted, sweet darling, there's one thing, baby, I can't stand the rain. Let me hear you now, kid. Stand it, baby. I don't wanna, baby. Baby, on my window pane, on that rain. Baby, I can't handle it, baby. No, 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 on my window pane. Look at here, darling. When we was together, everything was so fine. Now that we parted, baby, there's one thing, baby, I can't stand the rain on my window. Baby, bringing back the memory of that pain. Oh, I remember, baby, how good it used to be. With your head on my pillow, life used to be so fine. Now that we parted, baby, there's one thing, hey, I can't stand. Oh, baby, I just can't stand it no more. I don't want it, I don't need it, I don't want it. Baby, I can't stand the rain. Can't stand the rain, the rain, yeah. I can't stand the rain. Well, thank you, everybody. Woo!
Rev Dennis.
That makes
I know,
it
I love
so
that.
much more fun. It's usually just me on the couch on
Well,
my
you
phone
know, the
going,
first time
great
when-
job.
When I first did it, there
Yeah.
was nobody.
It was just me. And me too. When I think when my band played it and he brought, I was like, is there any chance we can bring some people in? You know, guys, this was fantastic. What
Oh, God,
a whole
thank you.
lot of fun.
I had a lot of fun. Thank you.
Let's hear for these guys.
Thanks for having us.
We are so happy that you both came together to do this. We look forward to the Blues King in August.
What do you got coming up next week?
So next week we've got Michael Proctor and Little Big House will be here on Wednesday. They're performing at the Wine Rack as we speak. Michael Proctor is one of my favorite people in the whole wide world.
He puts a smile on your face,
He's a
doesn't he?
very
Yes, he does.
kind, awesome soul, and so do support him. We look forward to that next week. Rev and Ronnie will be at Jinx on Friday night.
Sunday, I'm going to be at Moore Street Market.
Moore Street Market on Sunday. What time is that?
Noon.
Noon.
I think noon,
So
yeah,
like
noon.
mimosas and
Yeah, mimosas
tuna
and fun.
sandwiches with Rev. Yeah, bacon.
And we're donating the money.
Oh, okay. Again, live from R&B's house on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and any of our friends in Wilmington, Christine Martinez Band, Saturday night at Salty Dogs. When? 7? I don't know.
Late gig. It's a late gig.
I think I don't know what time we're playing, but we'll be there and it'll be fun. Once again, live music in the park is happening. Tomorrow, open mic at American Fish. Mark is going to be hosting that. Barca, yes. And that's always a great time. And just please check out all you can find out. John Kiefer and Up Your Arts are really good about promoting different shows. That's one place you can look for different dates. But there's live music happening all over the place. I'm not sure what that's all about. Oh, the puppy dogs. We always got to thank Lucy and little Ricky, and they've been really tame. I don't know what they're putting in the dog treats, but I might want one of those. We've had a great time. We are so grateful that you've watched the show. Thank you to our studio audience. You were fabulous. Thank you, Ronnie and Beverly, Rev and Dennis. We can't wait to hear you play again. I'm Christine Martinez, and we are saying goodnight.